This message has a purpose. It's not really the kind of stuff you'd scroll through. It feels like a door from heaven is opening right now. Your father, the one who passed away, has come forward. He's been waiting, keeping an eye out, waiting some more, and hoping. He's been there for every breath you took when things got heavy. He's noticed things that others overlooked. The trembling hands, those nights you kept quiet so nobody would be concerned. The times you held it together, even when you felt anything but strong. And now, from beyond the veil, he speaks not with sadness, but with a sense of urgency, a fire in his voice that you just can't ignore. Something is shifting, and you really need to be ready for it. So, you've been looking for some signs. There's been this voice calling your name since yesterday. It's a voice you used to know so well, a voice you never expected to hear again. Your dad, the guy who used to hold your hands when you were little. Eyes that once gazed at you with a pride that words just can't express. That person who always made you feel secure, like nothing else ever could. He's here from heaven, wanting me to share what's been weighing on his heart for you. Archangel Michael is right here with me, bringing the authority of the Most High. He mentions, this message isn't meant for everyone. It's not really for everyone. This is for you, the person who still feels that emptiness in their heart, the person who occasionally reaches out in the night, wishing to feel that comfort you used to know, the person who feels thankful for the good times shared and a bit sad about the times that slipped away. Your dad has noticed your tears, even the ones you thought you were keeping to yourself. He's noticed how you quietly bear the weight of his absence at times. So, nobody's going to feel sorry for you, but he wants you to know that he's always been close by. Whenever you experience that unexplainable peace amidst all the chaos, he was there, praying for you in front of God. Whenever you just managed to dodge something that could have really hurt you, his voice was there, part of that heavenly chorus, calling out to keep you safe. He says, let them know I'm proud. Let them know that I really notice all the effort they've been putting in. Let them know they're stronger than they realize and that they're stepping into a chapter that was hoped for before I left. You've been noticing some changes lately, right? A feeling in your heart that you just can't put your finger on. Heaven's been doing some rearranging just for you. It looks like some doors you believed were shut for good are beginning to creak open again. You're about to encounter some unexpected opportunities on your journey. Your dad says, don't be scared to dive in. I've been praying that God blesses you with double the joy you've lost. He said, yes, child of the Most High. This moment is really special. You're doing more than just reading. Imagine you're at a table in a place where your Father's love continues to thrive, where he still talks to you and holds faith in you. Archangel Michael is ensuring this message gets to you just as it is, because there are some important words you need to hear today that will help you move ahead. The steps you take next aren't just random, they're intentional. You'll meet some interesting people in the next few days, and there might be some unexpected good news coming your way. Just imagine that comforting feeling wrapping around you like a cozy blanket. Your dad had some prayers he quietly shared with God long before you even thought to ask for them, and these are all the answers to those prayers. And now, here we are, ready to embrace it. Not right now, not when you think you're ready. So, since heaven doesn't keep you waiting when the right moment arrives, your Father's message is pretty straightforward. You're not by yourself. You haven't been, and you won't be, either. God says, my child, if you're still with me, it means you're ready to dive into the rest of this. This isn't just a message to make you feel better. It's like a connection between the sky and your heart. Your dad is finally getting the chance to share those words he never got to say before he passed away. Archangel Michael says, just hang on a bit. Take your time. Keep your focus sharp. Let each word really settle into the depths of your soul. These words have come straight from heaven, and they'll grow stronger within you. Your dad wants you to keep the small things in mind. I remember how his laughter would just light up the whole room. His advice always came with a mix of wisdom and love. His presence was like an anchor, holding your world steady and preventing it from drifting away. He says, I still find it funny when I'm with you. I still talk over you. I'm still an anchor. But now I find myself in a spot where storms just can't touch me. I ask God to help calm the storms that are surrounding you. There were times you really wished He could have been around. There are times when the seat beside you just feels so empty. The celebration just didn't feel right without Him there. But what you might not have noticed is that He was there in spirit, smiling and celebrating right beside you, just like the witnesses in heaven do. Sometimes you just feel it, right? That sudden warmth, a wave of peace washing over you. And then there's that thought of Him that hits so hard it brings tears to your eyes. That was the guy. Your dad says, "I've noticed the burden you've been carrying all on your own. The nights you whispered to me, hoping I could catch your words. I sure did. I caught everything you said. I've been responding, not through my own strength, but by handing your prayers over to God and asking Him to help you with what I couldn't do." He's saying that you're entering a time when all those prayers that have been said for you are really going to start showing up in your life. It turns out that heaven has given the green light to things you weren't even aware were on the table. There are blessings out there just waiting for you, ones that have been kept safe and ready while you were wondering if God had overlooked you. Your dad says, "I stood in heaven's courts and spoke your name. I requested some mercy. I requested some supplies. I asked for joy to come back to your face. Then the Lord said, 'It's done.' When you wake up tomorrow, just know that something has changed. As you step into your day, keep in mind that heaven has already paved the way for you. When you're faced with decisions, remember that you're not in it by yourself. Your Father's prayers and the presence of your angels are with you every step of the way." Just a little reminder from Archangel Michael. This message got through even though we tried everything to stop it. It got to you because it was meant to be. It got to you because you're ready now in a way you weren't before. Your dad just couldn't find peace until he shared these words with you. You're definitely not heading into the next season without some good stuff in hand. You've got the warmth of a father's love with you, the strength of angelic protection by your side, and the favor of God Himself looking out for you. When you look back at this moment someday, you'll realize it was the turning point. That moment when heaven's message touched your heart, everything changed forever. God says, "You're probably noticing this for a reason. This is your Father's love, echoing through the heavens, brought to you by Archangel Michael himself." Archangel Michael shares, "Your Father has been at the edge of eternity, looking toward you and waiting for the chance to speak. Since yesterday, He's been praying louder and with more urgency. It's not that something's off, but rather that something in your life is getting ready to fall into place. You've felt it, right? You know that feeling in your heart, that odd heaviness that shows up when you're by yourself. And then there's that little voice in your head asking, 'Dad, are you close by?' Honestly, it's true, more than you might think. He's been more present in spirit than the very air around you, just watching, covering, and praying. Your dad remembers when you were little. Imagine your hand gently wrapping around his finger, the way you'd gaze at him like he held the power to make everything right. He wants you to know that He's always been there, wanting to make things right for you. Even now in heaven, He's been chatting with God about you, asking for that heavy burden to be lifted and for joy to come back to you in a way that's hard to put into words, but you'll definitely feel it deep down. Michael says, your dad is proud of you in ways you probably can't even picture. He's noticed those silent struggles you've kept to yourself. He's witnessed those nights when you cried quietly, making sure no one could hear you. He wants you to realize that you were never as alone as you believed. There's a table up in heaven. So, yesterday, your dad was sitting there with some folks who care about you from the other side. I heard your name mentioned. We talked about your future. Your dad, with a love that just never fades away. I asked God to bring something into my life that I thought I had missed out on forever. There's a blessing out there, a genuine one, that has your name on it. It's been kept safe, shielded away from those who might have squandered it. So, the seal on it has finally been broken. We've got the release signed. It's already on its way to you. Your dad says, Don't let the weight of what you've been through make you think the story is finished. It's not done yet. Actually, it's only just getting started. As you step into this new season, you'll start to see why some doors closed, why certain people moved on, and why it felt like your prayers went unanswered for a while. Every delay was just getting you ready for the perfect moment to arrive. Heaven is chatting with you at this very moment. Michael's voice is calm and even. Keep an eye out for the little signs around you in the next few days, because your dad is going to send you some confirmations. Little moments that will make it clear he's close by. It could be a song. Sometimes a smell just pops up and fills the room out of nowhere. It could be a little saying that just the two of you used to share. When it happens, just take a moment and smile. That's just his way of saying, I'm still your dad. I'm still around. Your dad still holds on to that promise he made to God the day you came into the world, to look out for you, to steer you in the right direction, and to keep you in his prayers. And that promise didn't fade away even when his body was at rest. No, it turned into something everlasting. Every word he speaks over you in heaven carries more power than it ever could on earth. Because here, love is not limited by time, space, or distance. He is asking you now to let go of guilt. Let go of what you wish you could have said or done, because he knows your heart. He knows you loved him. He knows you still do. And he says that love is the bridge between us. Unbroken, unshaken, unstoppable. Archangel Michael says, do not think of this message as something ordinary. This is a turning point. Heaven has leaned closer than usual to deliver it. What you are stepping into in the coming weeks is a direct result of your Father's prayers. And once it begins, it will not stop. So my child, breathe this in. Hold these words like a treasure. Your Father's voice has crossed eternity to tell you, I love you. I am proud of you. I am with you always. God says, my child, stop here for a moment. Yes, you. This is not a random scroll. This is not just another video. This is a meeting that was planned in heaven before you even woke up today. There's no need to try to look like someone else. No need to prove anything, really. Just carry what belongs to you. The mantle, the message, the moment. Everything's falling into place now. No need to chase after it. No need to manipulate. No need to put on a show. Just be there. Be real and honest. Come in strong. Just show up with faith. I'll see you there. Your dad will be right there with you, watching over you in spirit. He prayed for this. It's not about being perfect, but about the journey you're on. It's not about how popular you are, but about finding your peace. It's not about how you perform, but what your purpose is. He gets that the battle wasn't something you could control. Your identity was where it all began. So, now you're in the loop as well. The war wasn't really about your actions. It was all about the person you were always meant to become. Now that you're waking up, the enemy is really scared, because nothing is more dangerous than a soul that finally remembers who they are. Oh, you remember now. Make sure you remember it this time. Even when things get tough and those familiar voices try to pull you back, or when your old self tries to make a comeback, just remember what heaven told you. Remember what your dad said. You've been marked. You've been picked. You've got protection, and you're not looking back. Not right now. Not after everything it took to get here. Your story doesn't wrap up in fear. It all starts with fire. The spark of understanding. The spark of a call. The spark of a higher calling. And nothing can put that out now. Just take a deep breath and remember this. You're right on time. You've been noticed. Just wanted to remind you that you are loved. You've got what you need. You're more than enough. It's not about what you have, but about who has your back. I always have you with me. Even when nobody else is around to notice you, even when your voice cracks, even when your knees shake, I've got your back, because I've always been here, and I always will be. All right, go ahead. The next season is just around the corner. This part of your journey needs a bit more depth. It's not about having more strength, but about learning to surrender. It's not about shouting our prayers, but finding a quiet trust instead. You've really put in a lot of effort. You've put in a lot of effort already. Right now, I'm looking for some quiet time. In this upcoming season, it's not going to be the hard work that gets you through the doors. I'll be there. I don't need you to do anything for me. Can you see what I'm already working on? Something really special is happening right now. What used to work just doesn't anymore. Relationships that used to feel just right might now seem a bit off. Places that used to feel peaceful are now causing some unrest. Just go with it. I'm just shifting things around in your world to align with what's already within you. You wanted some clarity. I'm handing it over. But getting clarity might mean stepping out of your comfort zone. So, you were looking for a sign. I'm sharing it. But signs need a response. It's tough to expect change when you're still holding on to the things I want you to let go of. This is where you draw the line. You can either move past it or keep going around in circles. It's like going through these loops of emotional noise, almost like cycles that never quite settle down. It's like going through these loops of healing that never quite seem to finish. I'm not reaching out to invite you to freedom. I'm reaching out to chat about living in it. To really thrive there, you need to embrace your spirit and not hold back. Don't hold back your shine just because it makes others uncomfortable. Don't waste your time trying to explain your peace to those who thrive on your confusion. It's not your job to make others feel comfortable with what you do. Your dad is aware of this. So, he wanted me to make this really clear. He saw you staying silent when you really should have said something. He saw you agree even though your heart was shouting the opposite. He noticed how much you had to spend just to maintain the peace. But now it's time for a new kind of peace, not the type that holds you back, but the one that liberates you. It's time to set some boundaries, spiritual, emotional, and even in our relationships. No need to prove anything. You're not here to put on a show. You're here to do something really special. That just won't work if you're always trying to prove your value to people who can't see it. Don't let people who are just there to criticize take the best seats in your life. They don't deserve it. This next version of you is all about getting in the game, not just watching from the sidelines. It's meant for warriors. It's meant for builders. It's for those who quietly pray and stand strong in the face of storms. So those folks are on their way. I've heard your prayer for your people. They're getting called right now. Before they get here, I need you to clear the space on all levels, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. I'm not just swapping out people, I'm working on improving your standards. You've been settling for way too little for far too long. Let me show you how to get ready for the feast. It's not about feeling entitled. It's about being in a place where you're ready to accept it. There's just no space left for anything less than full love. I'm done with fake loyalty. I'm done with the confusion that pretends to be caring. This isn't coming from a place of bitterness. This is what it means to be mature. You've really grown, haven't you? No need to say sorry for that. Let's celebrate it. Just stand in it. Appreciate the journey that brought you to this point. Your dad witnessed everything that happened. He noticed those nights when you were close to giving up. He noticed the days when you smiled, even when things felt heavy. And now he's watching you as you get up. Not perfectly, but genuinely. Not quickly, but profoundly. You've changed. So, that's what I'm getting at. This phase of your life isn't about fixing what used to be. It's all about creating what's coming up next. So, what comes next needs a fresh level of focus and a whole new level of faith. Sometimes you might not feel it, but that doesn't mean you can't follow through. It's time for you to take my advice and move on. Please take action based on what I just hinted at. When I give you a nudge, it's your turn to chime in. Being obedient can unlock things that hard work alone might not achieve. I'm not just asking you to take my word for it. I'm asking you to trust me completely. Even if the path seems confusing, even if the door appears too tiny, even if the vision scares you, just keep moving because I'm ahead of you. You won't be stepping into the dark. You're going to step right into fulfillment. Everything you believed was gone. I'm bringing back everything you thought was beyond repair. I'm in the process of rebuilding. I just can't build anything on a base of fear. I'm breaking down the idea that you're not enough, that you might feel like you've missed your chance, that your errors have held you back. That's not true, all of them. You're still at the heart of my plan. I've got a plan that takes your pain into consideration. It covers your setbacks. It includes your detours. You haven't messed anything up. You've just leveled up. So, it looks like the gold can go up now. So, here's the thing. The truth can really take the lead. Your voice can now express what I've put into it. Just make sure to use it wisely. It's not about getting back at someone or raising your voice. It's about being straightforward. Make sure your yes is firm. Make your no something special. Make sure your words matter more than how many you say. What I'm about to do through you is going to resonate. Future generations are definitely going to feel it. Those chains are definitely going to break because of it. Your life will change when you embrace obedience. Your dad will be watching everything unfold. He's still here. He's pretty close. He's really getting close now, more than he ever has before. In spirit, in glory, in legacy. When you tell the truth, he just smiles. When you walk with purpose, he stands by you. When you stand strong, he can't help but cry tears of joy, because this is exactly what he hoped for. It's not about living a life free from pain, but rather about transforming that pain into something meaningful. A life that shows a bit of heaven, even when things get tough. And that's just what you're turning into. Not only healed, but also holy. It's not just about being free, it's about being a threat to every lie that ever tried to hold you down. Go ahead and take a step forward. Take your time, but try not to hold back. Let's allow peace to guide the pace, rather than feeling pressured, and just know that I'll always be by your side. If this message resonated with you and you felt a change in your spirit while listening, make sure to hold on to this moment. Type I in the comments if you see it as a declaration of faith, a sign to heaven that you've heard the call. If someone popped into your head while you were listening, go ahead and share this with them. Let them hear what heaven is trying to communicate. Go ahead and subscribe if you believe this isn't the last time you'll hear from heaven right here.